Hello guys, good morning again. For those I just saw now, it's very good to see you. I hope you had a nice holiday and you had a lot of fun, or at least you could like sleep a little bit longer and take a good nap and try to relax a little. That was the objective of having a holiday. Thank you also for being punctual. That's good. Okay, we're not unmuting anyone else. So, okay, let me remind you something. We are starting a new week and we supposed to have a quiz in this week around irregular verbs. Do you remember that? Because of the holiday, and I know that you had probably a lot to do and you take advantage of having one extra day to do it. I'm not taking the quiz today, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Okay? So you will have a quiz of all the irregular verbs tomorrow. All of them. You have enough time to study, and you will have one more day and you will have to deal with that. In the platform, you have a practice activity about irregular verbs. I don't know if you have gone to the platform. I guess that should be how it works. But if you haven't, today is the day. You have a practice activity there with the irregular verbs all combined, and you have to put like the simple past and past participle, or just past simple, something like that, and you have to fill those. That is for your practice. You can study actually with that list. And now we are going to do a little worksheet about irregular verbs as well, for you to practice a little bit more, okay? But remember, we have a quiz tomorrow around irregular verbs, and I need you to study a lot, okay? So I'm gonna, first of all, before we begin with all the things about irregulars and stuff like that, this week also we need to work in groups. But you will ask, how can we work in groups if we are not together? Okay, I have the answer right here. You will create a channel in your Zoom account. Like I created the channels of the advanced classes that you are all together by your emails. Now that you can add to your Zoom account to your partners. For example, Ricardo, Isabel Navarrete, and Carol Usuriaga can be one group. So Ricardo creates the channel in Zoom and acts as a contact to Isabel Navarrete. Isabel Navarrete and then Carol Usuriaga in the same group. And also Miss Stephanie. In every single channel that you create to do your group, you have to add me to see how you work. Okay? What is the name of the group? I'm going to put the name of the group in the chat box. It cannot be any difference. Cannot be something different, okay? Thanks for those that already type present in the chat box. Thank you very much. The group is going to be called 8-9 Advanced Verbs. That is the name of your group. You can add a number, another nickname. You can add whatever you want after you put 8-9 advanced verbs. Something accurate, something appropriate, something that identifies your group. It's okay. It's fine by me. We are 20. So we are going to create groups of 4. 5 groups of 4. We are complete, right? Is there someone missing today? Can you see someone missing? Do you think someone is missing here? No, we're all here, right? So let me just okay. So the thing is, you're going to create your group now. You can pick your groups, but if I see that there's one group that it's not balanced, I mean, there's no like um, everybody knows, or that you don't have a balance through your group, or there are only boys, try to mix it up, okay? If in case that I see something like that, I will tell you no, add someone and someone goes out from the group, okay? You will have 5 minutes to create your channel. If you haven't created, then I'll create it for you. Do it now, please. Talk to your partners and see who you can make partners with.
How
Go now.
many people per group?
Ricardo, who are you working with?
No, how many people per work? Per group?
Four.
Four, okay.
Remember, if within 5 minutes that I just gave you, you haven't had your group, I will do it for you. Remember to include me into your groups, please. One more minute, hurry up. I only have two groups. What about the rest? Hade, it's already in the meeting. Add her, please. All of you have groups? Okay, guys, I have my four groups. Very good. Okay, I have my four groups. Can you listen to me? Okay, I got my four groups. So, first of all, let's check. The instructions to work on your channels are first of all, you have to speak in English. I mean, you have to type in English everything. The groups are not the groups are not for you to gossip or say anything inappropriate. Can you listen to me? Okay, the thing is that you first of all must um, in the groups, in the channels that you just created, you must to type in English. If you have any kind of conversation there, you need to type it in English. That's the most important rule. Okay. Congratulations because you created your channels accurately. Now, either way, I'm going to check the members. If I see something is missing, I'll let you know. Now, I'm going to send you through the chat box a link for irregular verbs to practice, okay? This is going to be an individual activity. So, please pay attention. Can you see the link? Open it and follow the instructions. I'm going to send another one. Those are going to be individual activities for this partial. Thank you, Roxy. You know what is the procedure, right? Have your camera, please. You need to send that to my email, okay? Don't forget about that. In the first worksheet that you have, it's a little tricky to like place the verbs into the correct column because it moves a lot. But you have to be patient and you have to like take the verb and try to move it in order to fit the place. It fits. You can do it, but you have to like be careful to see where it gets stuck. Otherwise, it's gonna be like a little tricky to put them in order. But you can do it. So keep trying. Be patient. Are you done? Remember that there are two worksheets. Everybody finished? Who hasn't finished? Okay, you have 5 more minutes, okay? Remember that this is a practice. So we are practicing, we're trying to remember what was simple past about. We have also other topics that you need to check on the platform, okay? Don't forget about that. Yes, Carlos, I said I sent two links. I sent two links, honey. Let me send them again, okay? There are two different ones. You see, the last one ends in 7203 CU. That's the second worksheet. Who doesn't have a group? Who doesn't have a group from the channels that we just created? Is there someone left out? Ricardo, besides you, who else is, doesn't have a group? Alexander, in what group are you?
What teacher?
What's your group?
I don't have group. My internet is bad.
You don't have a group. You're not with nobody. We're gonna fix that, okay? Sorry to tell you that we are going to do the channels again. So please leave the groups and eliminate them because I'm created them. Okay, they are not balanced in. Okay, eliminate those groups because I'm creating the new ones. Thank you very much. So if everybody finished, I want to check the first worksheet, please. I want to share my screen in order to check the first worksheet because it seems like some of you had a little problem with it. Uh, uh, uh. Can you see my screen? Okay, perfect. So I told you that you're supposed to drag and drop the verbs into these two columns, right? There were the regular verbs column and the irregular verbs column. So you take one of the verbs and you have to make it fit. You see? So, Ricardo, can you tell me an irregular verb from here?
Okay, have.
Perfect. Gabriel, what about you? Regular or irregular?
What verb?
Anyone, a regular or an irregular verb.
Be is irregular.
Which one? B. It's irregular. Okay, very good. Then you go. Carlos Tapia, please. Carlitos.
It. It.
It's regular or irregular?
Irregular.
Irregular. Carlitos, what happened today? You're like, you seem sad or tired or hungry. I don't know. Is everything okay, darling?
Mhm.
Okay. Doesn't sound like it, but it's okay. Alexander, tell me one regular or irregular verb.
Uh, like is is regular verb.
It's a regular verb. Very good, Alexander. Noemi, please. Next.
Regular or irregular?
Any, you pick.
Break, irregular.
Break, irregular. Very good. Carol, please tell me yours.
Smile. Regular.
Very good. Roxy, what about you?
Do irregular.
Irregular. Excellent. Ricardo Cruz Pacheco, please.
What?
Pick one. And tell me if it's
Okay, okay.
regular or irregular.
Same, irregular.
Send or see?
Send.
Send. There you go. Leslie Torres Licoa, please.
Sí, irregular.
Irregular. Very good. Excellent. Miguel Ángel Camposano. Oh, Miguel, you look nice. I can see you with your glasses. I love it.
Do. Irregular.
Do it's not already here, honey. Do it's already over here. So pick another one.
Go. Go. Irregular.
Irregular. Very good, Miguelito. Abigail.
Means right, irregular.
Irregular. Excellent. Karen Ramirez. I can listen. No. Try to fix your audio, honey. Okay. Play regular. Very good, honey. Arnau San Martin. Hi, sweetie. Tell me, which of them are regular or irregular?
Clean. Regular.
Excellent, Arnau. Alexis Veloz.
Visit regular.
Isabel Navarrete. Excellent, Alexis.
Paint, regular.
Regular. Very good. Gabriel Rivadeneira.
Study regular.
Regular. Very good. And last but not least, Dianita. My love. Okay, I guess she's typing. Okay, don't worry, honey. You can type. Listen, it's regular or irregular?
Regular.
Regular, very good. There you go. Okay, that was the division that you're supposed to make at first, okay? If I haven't said your name up to now, don't worry because you will be named. So the first one, remember that this is a review, okay? We are remembering how do we form sentences into the simple past tense, either affirmative, negative, or questions, okay? If you don't remember, it's okay. Now we're gonna do it. In here says, complete the sentences with the past form of the verbs in exercise A, this one. So a regular verb, you have to know that to be to transform it into the simple past, we have to add the or ed, depending on the verb. The regular ones. The irregular, unlike the first ones, we have to change its form, okay? So I'm going to give you the first examples. Yesterday, I football in the park. So according to the context of the sentence, I can guess that we have to use play, right? So play in simple past would be played. In here you see that it's the plus sign, right? So that means that the sentence should be affirmative. In the second one, you have another plus sign. That means that it's also affirmative. Let's go with the negative one. Peter, this color when he was younger. Who can give me the answer for that?
Didn't like.
Okay, very good. So when I do a negative sentence into the simple past, I have to use didn't to make it negative. And the verb just like it is in the first place. Peter didn't like this color when he was younger. Then I have a question. Noemi, what do you think it goes first?
Did.
Did I use the auxiliary verb did, and also the verb in its simple form, right, Carlos? What verb would be there?
And.
Did you
You sent.
send in its simple form? Because in here we already have conjugated the verb, okay? Did you send a letter to your grandma? Did you send, I'm sorry. Did you send a letter to your grandma? Those are the structures of the sentences, okay? In the first place, I had to use a regular verb in its past simple form, and for that, I add ed. And then when I had a negative form, I used the auxiliary verb didn't in negative and the verb in its simple form. And then when I had a question, I used did as an auxiliary verb for questions and then the verb in its simple form. Okay? Any questions so far? Any questions? Hade, is that clear? Is it? Alexander, what about you? Is it clear?
What?
Do you understand?
Mm,
It's okay? Either way, we're gonna do a lot more exercises, okay? In case you have any questions, let me know. So Joel, please tell me number 2. My mother, only Joel, please.
Read, read.
My mother. Which one, honey? Right. Where is Joel? I lost him. Joelito, he left. Okay, in this case, he said that it was right, right?
Right.
But it's the, thank you, Luis. But actually, I need the simple past tense of right, Joel. How do I say right in past tense?
Teacher.
Yes, yes, yes.
My internet is so bad.
Tell me the simple past of right, now that you're here.
Okay,
Which one it is?
read, read.
From right? Ivana, please, give me your opinion. Ivana Barahona.
My mother wrote.
Wrote, very good. Wrote, it's the simple past tense of right. As is in an affirmative sentence, I have to transform it to the simple past with wrote. It's an irregular verb, So that means that it changes. Okay? Luis, Besilla Estrella. He's so eager to participate. So please, give me sentence number 5.
We didn't watch TV last weekend.
Oh my God, we didn't watch TV last weekend. Yay. Excellent, Luis. You got a star because you are so smart. So my next star will be Carol Usuriaga. Remember that it's affirmative because they have the plus sign.
Hat.
Carol.
Hat. Hat. Hat.
Excellent, Carol. Very good. I had a pet rabbit when I was a child, when I was little. Alexander.
Why? Hmm.
Number 7, honey. It's a question. Look at the example. How do I start my question? What do I have to put first?
Hmm. Difficult.
No, it's not. Look at the example. We have a question in number 4. See? Look at the example. What do I have to put first?
Hmm.
What is the auxiliary verb that I have to use here, Alexander? Come on, I know you know. Come on, Alexander.
It's difficult, teacher.
It's not difficult. De aquí no se va hasta que no me responda. That's simple.
Hmm.
Look at the example. Look at number 4. Can you see
Okay.
here?
Yes.
What it says here?
Did
So I have to start a question with what?
you?
Using what?
Did you?
Did. I start my question in simple past using did. And then in here, what verb is it? Did she? Her room. It was very dirty yesterday.
Your, hmm. Hmm.
What verb do I have to use, Alexander?
One moment. Hmm. Is. Is.
Which, Alexander? Look at the,
Is. What? Hmm. Do. Do.
how do I say limpiar?
Clear. Clear.
So, did she
Clear.
clean her room? It was very dirty yesterday. We have to understand in context, Alexander, please. Make an extra effort to understand. Each
Okay.
class is going to be like this if you don't make an effort. And you're going to be here. I'm not going to let you go, okay? So, next one, Isabel Alejandra, please.
Sarah ate 2 sandwiches yesterday.
Excellent. Sarah ate 2 sandwiches yesterday. Very good. Number 9, Roxy. Roxy.
The children's didn't
The children didn't what?
broke
Remember, you're in a good path. The answer it's not completely wrong. Remember that if I use didn't, this auxiliary verb it's already conjugated. So I don't change my verb only in negative or questions because I have the auxiliary verb. So it would be didn't break. Okay? And last but not least, Abigail.
I studied for the
I
test. Studied
studied.
with AD.
Yes,
I
very
AD.
good. I
Yes.
studied for the test last night. I'm not nervous. Okay? Just like you're going to be tomorrow. You have a test tomorrow about irregular verbs. Let's mark it as finished. That's an error from the page. Either way, don't worry. I have to check it. I have to double check your answers. But these actually are okay. You see, the sentences are all fine. So, okay. The thing is that tomorrow we have, yes, that's what I was saying now. In this page, the questions or the sentences, I mean, the answers were like mixed up, but it's something about the page. Probably your answers are fine, but the page doesn't accept them, okay? Either way, I have to double check everything, okay? Don't worry about that because I know that you probably are. But either way, so remember that you have to go to the platform. You had last week a practice activity about irregular verbs. Do it now if you haven't done it. Remember that I'm checking your worksheets, and if you don't do it up to Friday every week, you can still do it, but it will be marked as delayed. And you will lose points. It's not gonna be over 10, it's gonna be over 8 or 7. If you don't do them up to the day I said so, okay? So, go to the platform, study your verbs because you have a quiz tomorrow. You have a quiz tomorrow, please, okay? So, we see each other tomorrow, and it's tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow. I don't know. It's not next class. I'm going to take the test next class, okay, about irregular verbs. Study your whole list. You got more than one day then because we don't have classes tomorrow. I think we have classes either on Thursday or Friday, right? Okay, so the quiz will be on Friday because we have 2 hours. Quiz on Friday. You have the whole week to study your whole list. Okay, Erdal? We have to study. Alexander, study the verbs, please.
Teacher, una cosa, the verb is past tense and superlative o
No,
solo past
simple past.
tense?
Remember that I gave you a list
Okay,
about verbs. That's the list you must study.
okay.
Okay, study for Friday. Friday, July 31st, quiz about irregular verbs. Okay, either way, I'm gonna put it on your agenda right now. Okay, I love you guys very much. See you next class. I love you. Bye.